Now at 7:40, a consumer alert about two scams targeting your personal information and your money. One involves a call about a package that's supposed to be delivered to your home, and the other tries to trick people who are looking for jobs. Tom Stevens, president of Northeast Florida Division of the Better Business Bureau, joins us this morning via Zoom. Good morning, Tom. Thanks for being with us. We appreciate it.
Good morning. Glad to be here.
So we know that a lot of people, Tom, as you do as well, are out of work and may be looking for a job. Can you explain what this scam involves?
Yes, you posted a resume to some online job board, and either a text message or an email from someone that says, hey, we read your resume and we'd like to talk to you. So you go through a virtual interview. They say, okay, you're hired. And then, of course, the trick starts, and they say, you've got to set up your home office because you're going to work from home, and we're going to send you a check. And you're going to use that check, put it in your bank account, and then buy equipment with it and send that money to our vendor. And, of course, the check is no good. Eventually, after about a week, the check comes back to the bank, and you're out the money that you spent, that you sent off to that guy who was supposed to provide equipment, which, of course, was actually the scammer. We had 3 reports this week, $2,500, and the other 2 lost $2,500 in that scam. And what's important here in this area is they're using Fidelity National as the company that's doing the hiring. And of course, Fidelity National has absolutely nothing to do with this. It's a complete scam.
So how are the people who are being targeted, how are they found then by the scammers?
They're trolling job boards, basically. When you post your resume as a monster.com or someplace like that, any kind of job board, they're just trolling those job boards looking for people to scam.
So how could someone check to make sure that anybody who reaches out to them...
It's completely going after. I'm sorry, say again?
How can somebody then who may have posted, online that they're looking for a job, how can they know for certain that it's legitimate if they hear back from someone?
Well, they need to call or contact the company directly themselves to see if they actually do have a job and if they're hiring in that method. So if these people had called Fidelity National, they would have found out that no, we don't do things like that.
Yeah, always double check, and we warn people, and so do you all the time. Okay, let's talk about this, about getting a call from someone posing as a government worker, specifically U.S. Border Control and Protection.
Yeah.
How does this work?
Well, what happens is you get a robocall that says a package has been intercepted that was addressed to you, and it contains either drugs or weapons or cash or something like that shouldn't be in the package, and you need to contact us immediately. And when you do, it's going to take 1 or 2 forms. One, they're going to start asking you for personal information. They want your banking information. They want your personal identification information. And the idea is to get your banking information. And then there's another version of this where they say that they've intercepted a big sweepstakes winning, but you have to pay a fee to get the money that they found. So the key thing here is the Border Patrol, the Border Protection Agency, Customs is not going to call you about anything. No government agency is going to call you. They're going to send it to you in the mail.
And is this basically preying on anybody who maybe orders a lot of things online, which we all have been doing during the pandemic?
No, not random. It's a shotgun approach to scamming. They're making millions of robocalls, hoping somebody will pick up the phone and press 1.
All right.
So it's not targeted at all. It's totally random.
All right. So any one of us could get that call. Tom, thanks for your time this morning. We appreciate it. Important information for our viewers.
My pleasure.